Welcome back to another episode of Door Kickers 2 Task Force North, where we've been using realistic CQB tactics and military doctrine to play this game, Door Kickers 2 Task Force North. If you don't yet own this game and you like what you've been seeing in this gameplay, you can purchase it from my game store at nexus.gg/controlledpairsgaming. If you choose to buy it there, it will support the channel directly. I'm super thankful for each of you who buy the game in that way. Today we're taking a look at the King of Spades. This is a new mission that is now being offered in the latest update. An update centered around adding Steam Workshop compatibility to Door Kickers 2 Task Force North. That means that now you're able to share your custom levels with people from across the community, and instead of these spreadsheets floating around with different levels on them, you can easily download these custom levels through the Steam Workshop, once again increasing the replayability of this game and inevitably allowing us to play it for many hours yet to come. In today's mission, our responsibility, our task, our mission is to extract this enemy defector from this location. I have started this mission one time only to see if I had control of this enemy defector or not. I do. As soon as I confirmed that I did have control of him, I stopped, and I've now restarted the level, and I'm going to take it from here as a blind look. This is my first attempt at trying to get this enemy defector out. To get him out safely, I have 4 assaulters to help me accomplish that task. They are all down here exiting this Mat V at the gates of this enemy compound. Let's take a look at this map, see what we are working against. It's a large compound. I've got 2 pickups parked outside. I've got a destroyed vehicle or a damaged vehicle just inside the courtyard. I have 3 more vehicles parked. To me, that's indicating a section or a platoon-sized enemy element. They're going to be spread across this entire objective area. As we start to look through the objective area, I see a mix of living spaces, recreational spaces, and office or conference kind of areas. You can kind of see here, you can expect like a large enemy element or a large congregation of people to be hanging out here, 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 and here, and then those living areas kind of down here in the bottom of the map. So with all of that in mind, we kind of think that our enemy is going to be kind of massed in this area, Our defector's located here. He's got a couple exit routes. You know, we're kind of assuming that he's maybe been compromised. If you highlight him, he says, "Get me out of here alive, and I'll spill everything." It makes me think that he's already being hunted by the enemy. So if he's compromised, he's going to get shot en route. I could take him straight out the front door. Of course, if I do that, all these guys who I'm saying are going to be down here would have the ability to engage him. Of course, anyone in here would have the ability to engage him. My most direct route to cover, just looking at this, seems to be through the garage and out this little breach. If I do that, I'm exposed to risk as he's bypassing these rooms. I'm exposed to risk as he's bypassing these rooms. I'm exposed to risk while he's in the garage. And I think the biggest point of risk, frankly, is after he's outside in this area, because from that point, he's going to be exposed to direct fire from the southern portion of the compound. He's also going to be potentially exposed to any enemy that is located up here at the top. So to accomplish all of this, to make all of this happen, the plan is to use my 4 assaulters, which frankly is nowhere near enough, and if this were a real-world operation, we would expect many, many multiples of the amount of combat power that we have available. But all that said, if we do have 4 assaulters, my plan is to establish a battle position to provide security at this choke point, detonate explosive charges or mechanically breach this double door right here, and immediately begin putting rounds into this courtyard, and especially focusing on suppressing this southern portion right here, right as my VIP makes his departure from this area out to the street. Once I get him out to the street, I feel pretty confident. So I'm going to use 2 DMRs to take those long-range shots from this breach, and I'm going to take 2 assaulters all the way up to the top. I'm going to clear this truck and all the dead space immediately behind it. I'm going to clear this truck, all the dead space immediately behind it. Then I'm going to posture right here. I'm going to try to smoke up this location and then provide security into this garage so that I can get my VIP out, and then ultimately all the way back to the extraction point, and we can hightail it out of here, because I imagine we're going to be facing a pretty serious counterattack this entire time. So first thing we're going to do is tell our VIP to run as fast as you can to right there. I'm going to tell him to do that whole thing at a sprint. I don't really have a choice. I could have him hide somewhere and wait for us to come rescue him. I just don't have confidence that he'll be able to hide and live if he's truly been compromised and there are actually enemies scattered throughout this compound hunting for him. I'm going to take my 2 DMRs. I've got Duck here with the M110 and a pistol, as well as a flashbang, smoke and grenades, as well as the additional Ranger extended body armor, and I've got Prime with the same kit. These guys are going to immediately sprint into cross coverage. Once we're in cross coverage, yeah, we'll creep up into here, and Duck will come right into here. Same thing at a sprint. Right into here. And we'll hold there, and then my 2 other assaulters are going to run up and begin moving to their assault positions. I have them at a run right now. If at any point I think I see enemy up in this area, I'm going to take them out of that run, and I'm going to put them in a more advantageous position. What I'm actually going to do is spread these guys out so they have better sectors of fire. We don't want to put people in a file unnecessarily while we're out in the open. A lot of times people have a tendency to naturally drift or funnel into a file, which is exactly how I just traced those routes initially. You want to keep them spread out, maximize your sectors of fire until you're moving into that CQC situation where you might naturally fight out of a stack. But let's go ahead and get this started. A couple areas of concern. One, we're moving through hostile territory with our VIP. Could get smoked at any point. I have no idea if this guy has the ability to defend himself. My suspicion is that he does not. And then another point of concern is, of course, this area up here that we haven't yet cleared yet. Let's see how it goes. And naturally, this begins with a massive explosion. So that's the area we're running to. Here we go.
They're here.
All right, we've been compromised. I hear that audible signature right away. I can see behind this dead space for the most part, but I don't see any indication that there's any enemy actually located up here, although there's this massive breach. But I don't think there's any enemy here, unless they're hiding in this like small sliver of dead space or in the back of this pickup. Both of those are possible. I've seen no indication of it yet. I feel comfortable based off of the risk that our VIP is feeling right now in continuing my run. I am, however, gonna have our VIP stop right there, and I'm going to continue pressing, I think, to right here. At a run, and from that point, we're going to start holding these angles. First enemy combatant spotted right here. We're going to cancel our run. What does he have? 74 SU. Thank God these guys can shoot, and we took some damage there. That was super dangerous. All right. Ooh, here comes the dangerous part. We're going to go ahead and kick this door. We're going to go ahead. I think it's a double. We'll roll out both of those and hold cross coverage. Simultaneous with all this, I'm going to put bang, I think, right here. I'm going to keep Pine forward with this bang. I've got civilians pouring out of the main breach. That bang is out. I've got a good pie right around the corner. I'm going to get a smoke right here. That bang just went off. That means my VIP can make a run for it. The smoke is going out. I'm going to move my VIP up to right here while he's got decent security. I'm going to maintain security on this quarter pole long right here in case I have any bad guys coming around this corner to protect my VIP. VIP is going to make a break for it right now. Here we go. I don't know what that explosion was. Car bomb? Is that what it was? Was that a car bomb? All right, we're at a run now. At a run. Ooh, what are you guys doing? Goodness gracious. We're taking casualties because these guys didn't freaking pull security like I had asked them to. That's unfortunate. All right, smoke's out. Golly, I can't believe I took that casualty because it's just sloppy. Absolutely sloppy. But it's the name of the game. It's a single plan, so be it. Alright, we're going to escort our hostage. I say hostage, our VIP, all the way back. And now we are in a file because we're protecting our flank the entire time. I'm actually not going to have him run because we want to be able to pull good security for him. And we are pulling rear security. We're facing a counterattack from the rear. All right, hostage is secure. We lost one assaulter in what was a very sloppy move on my part. All that said, not bad for a first shot, first look. The plan, as we had laid it out, did work. Let's see what it looks like in the replay.
They're here!
See, if I had just gone back into cross coverage right there, we would have been golden. Absolutely golden. That was so sloppy. Good thing I pulled rear security. Man, those principles of patrolling matter. Planning, reconnaissance, security, control, and common sense. Security mattered in this situation right there with that counterattack coming from the north. I'm glad I did it. The result was a successful mission, even if we did lose one on a botched play on my end. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe to the channel for more content just like this and your other favorite tactical games and combat simulations. I am Controlled Pairs. I play the most immersive tactical sims and combat simulations in the world. This is Door Kickers 2 Task Force North, and I'll see you in the next one.